wrapping it around the kimchi. Some kimchi inside, beef on the outside. Cheers, my first bite. Oh yeah, kimchi is so fermented and almost stinky. The beef is so oily, but it tastes incredible. This is real wasabi. 99% of the wasabi that you find in supermarkets is fake because the wasabi plant is expensive and it's a finicky plant to grow. The difference is you could eat a clump like this and it's not gonna melt your brainstem. I'm gonna put it on the beef and let's try it out. It's decadent, so rich. The wasabi is a nice contrast in flavor. It's so delicious. Oh yeah, cook up that tongue. It only needs 10 or 15 seconds on each side. He said put some of the green onion on there, put some wasabi, and some salt and pepper. That tongue is ready for my tongue. Oh, it's so springy. It's like something between a heart and lungs. So that should be pretty relatable right there. I used to get the cow tongue and I used to think like, oh, where was this cow? Who was he licking? Who was he in a relationship with? And then I learned to not think about weird things all the time. From here, I need to bring out the big guns. I am looking for the most expensive thing on the menu. It's gonna be a variety of meats that they choose, and it's coming in at 560,000 Korean won. This is such an irresponsible use of company funds. Let's eat some beef. Wow, guys, this is what $423 looks like. I thought it would be bigger, to be honest. You can see the meat is like dark red, tons of intermuscular fats. I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this. We have our first cut right here. This is the eye fillet. It looks fantastic. I'm gonna give it just a little bit of a dab in the salt and pepper, throw it back. Shut the front door. Oh, it's almost like a mini crust. That sear on the outside is so perfect. So this is Hanwoo beef, and that's part of why it's so expensive. It is like the Wagyu of Korea. The only thing is, Japan has a lot better marketing team when it comes to their beef than Korea does. Because I've only heard of Hanwoo in Korea, and that's it. We're on to our next meat right here. This is the inside skirt. Different from upskirt, which is a type of photography made popular in Japan. I'm gonna give it just a little dab of salt and pepper. Here we go. Not softer, more firm, but definitely more oil and juices popping out too. Really different texture, soft but chewy. What's fascinating here is there are so many flavor enhancing options, but with steak this expensive, you want the flavor of the beef to shine through. And man, let me tell you, it's shining. Right here we have our fourth course. This cut here is known as the beef flap tail, and it seems like it's kind of a trend among food reviewers in Korea to eat some of their barbecue raw, so why not? Cheers. It's not bad. You can feel the fat melting on your tongue. I mean, that's good quality beef. I like it. Very nice. So she did seem very concerned about cooking the steak too much after she saw me eat a piece raw.
Get it.
It's gonna be my first time comparing the raw version to the slightly more cooked version. Cheers. It's so good. I prefer it cooked a little bit more. This has a delicious buttery taste to it. It is so rich. Every bite you take, more of this intramuscular fat is spilling out of the meat and just kind of gliding down your throat. It's like A5 Wagyu. It says A5 Hanwoo. We are down to our final meat. Right here we have Korean ribs. Koreans are the masters of ribs. What they do is they take the beef bone, they cut it, and then they slice it until it becomes this long blanket of meat. It's just like an accordion. This looks stunning, it looks delicious. It's the most popular thing they have right here. Time to try it out. Juicy, smoky, and a unique texture that you can only get by cutting it in this very unique way. It's like they created more space for the meat to get exposed to heat, for the juices and the oils to start leaking out, and it makes it softer and a little bit more tender as you eat it. This has been a meat journey. What I can tell you is that this was a delicious experience. Now, aside from being a delicious experience, this is a very expensive experience. This is absolutely the most I've ever spent on barbecue, I think, anywhere, and certainly the most I've ever spent here in South Korea. Please don't tell my wife, even though she's filming right now. Babe, earmuffs.
After spending my future child's college money on barbecue, I'm starting to feel a bit of buyer's remorse. You see, in Korea, you don't have to spend a lot of money in order to have a mouth-popping experience. So, I'm leaving the high life and joining the masses at Bupyeong Night Market, where I plan to document the cheapest yet most delicious street food in this city. Let's move.
So we've come to a very typical street food stall here in South Korea. The first thing you'll notice when you come here is the steam rising off of this tank right here. This is odang. Odang is essentially like a fish sausage. I couldn't decide what to order, so I got a little bit of everything. Right here we have tteokbokki, pounded rice cakes, fish cakes, and all of it smothered in a red chili paste. That is some big tteokbokki. Usually they're much smaller and thinner. Let's try it out.
I've been thinking about you, boy.
It's so chewy. I swear to God, the flavor of the red chili paste sauce is so addictive. It's slightly sour, it's super salty, and then kind of spicy too. This is some odang. And for some reason, that red chili paste goes really well with the kind of fishy broth that's on that flat fish sheet. I couldn't tell you why that's so satisfying, but it is. It has a great consistency. It's almost like when you open up the fridge and you're like kind of hungry, but not super hungry, so you peel off a piece of bologna and eat that alone. It's the fish version of that. Right here we have our second dish. This is called byungtaejeon. This is a fish pancake made from pollock. Look how gigantic that is. It's like layers and layers of fish pancake. If you come to Busan, you have to get seafood whenever possible, and this is one such situation. Let's go for it. I think frying it on the flat top has firmed it up a bit. It is extremely oily and very heavy. Here, the edges right here, this is more fish and breading together. That's a nice bite right there. This is a food that requires you to take your time a little bit more, because if you go quickly, oh, see, like right here, that is actually a fin sticking out. You gotta be careful, you're gonna choke to death. I got a bone right here. In Korea, they say, if you're choking on a bone, just eat some rice. It'll push it all down, except for, I don't have any rice here. Right here is our third and final dish. So this is called bibimbapmyeon. So if you know bibimbap, it is like a kind of a salad of a number of different things that you mix together with rice. Here, the rice has been replaced with, looking at menu, dangmyeon, a glass noodle. We've got some boiled greens in there, some radish, lots of that red chili paste. Mix thoroughly until the color of the noodles changes completely, and then take a bite. Oh Lord, it's very good. The noodles have a great chewy texture to them. It tastes like there's some sesame oil in there because it's smoky inside. There's some mushrooms, there's some vegetables mixed in there, but mainly it's a carb bomb. If you're running a half marathon the next day, this is a great place to carb up. These are some of my favorite types of places in Korea. The food is not separated in some kitchen in the back. Everything is right in your face. The other great thing is if you want to eat something and you're hungry and you just want to go for it, you can just grab a stick of odang like this, take a bite, and they'll charge you when you're done. No big deal. If you're coming to Korea for the first time, you have to come to a place like this, sit down, and just point to what you want. Chances are you're not going to be disappointed. This is stop one. We have a lot more to see. Let's keep moving.
I'ma rule the world, I'ma rule the world, yeah, yeah. I'ma rule the world, I'ma rule the world, yeah.
So we have come to the actual Bupyeong market, which is wild. It is a bunch of carts in this narrow corridor, and they have a sign up here that says keep to the right. So there's a lot of pressure because you need to kind of keep moving, and if you stop in front of a stall like I'm doing, people might get upset. But I have a job to do. I got to do what I got to do. It's the first cart I saw, and it looks fantastic. This is fried steak cut super thin. First they put it in the flour, then they put it in an egg bath, and then that hits the grill right there. So that is going to cook on each side. They're going to prepare it with some of these greens, and at the end, it's going to look just like that. Fantastic. Guys, let's go eat.